First answer a question. What part of your body do you use to grab onto the bike? Welcome to Valentine Day ride. What? Why am I riding alone in Valentine Day? I am riding with my Valentine. My ride is my Valentine. As a rider, if you don't treat your ride as your Valentine, it will treat you bad. It will put you in a lot of misery in the wrong time and in wrong place. Always treat your ride as your better half or more than your better half. Then it will stay with you in your good times and bad times. So on this important day, I will share with you 3 tips which are very basic, but practicing which will dramatically improve your riding. The first point is about brake control. How you operate your brake lever affects how the brake is actuates. But before that, first answer a question. What part of your body do you use to grab onto the bike? Think it up and put it in the comments. Now let's continue with our first tip. We were talking about brake control. How to use your fingers to brake control. Always use 2 fingers, the forefinger and the middle finger, to grab onto the brake lever, and use ring finger and little finger and thumb to grab onto the handlebar. Because now almost all bike have disc brakes, and disc brakes are far more superior than drum brakes. So if you use all your 4 fingers and grab onto the brake like you do on drum brakes, the wheel will lock and bike will fall. That is the reason why everybody fears disc brake and thinks that disc brake causes accident. But it is us, we operate it wrongly and causes the accident. So practice it initially. Grab the brake, don't grab the brake, but squeeze the brake with 2 fingers. When you squeeze the brake with progressive brake pressure, what it does is that it squeezes the front suspension, loaded up the front suspension, and then applies the brake pressure. In that way, a maximum brake pressure can be applied within a short span of time. But if you don't do that, if you don't give it the initial squeeze, and if you just grab on the brake lever, the front suspension won't be able to load up and the brake disc will lock. So let's show you how to operate the brake lever. So this is how you should actually hold your bike. These 2 fingers holds the handlebar and these 2 fingers stays on the brake lever. And when you pull the brake lever, don't do it like this. Don't grab the brake lever. Squeeze the brake lever with progressive brake pressure. Squeeze, squeeze. This is the right way of applying brakes, and this way you can get maximum brake pressure within a shortest amount of time. Practice it, the squeeze, practice it in parking lot or in any open area, and then you can feel the change in your braking force. about the next tip. What was your answer to the question? If your answer was hand, then you are wrong. Let's divide your body in two parts. Below the belt and upper the belt. What is below your belt is there to hold on to your bike. That means you should hold on to your bike with your thighs and legs. And what is upper your belt is there to control the bike. That means you should control your bike with your hand. This will not come to you as natural. You will have to practice it until it becomes natural. After it becomes a habit, you will find it far more relaxing to ride with this tip, because your upper body, your shoulder, your arm all will be free from the job of tightly holding onto the handlebar. That way your ride will be more relaxed and enjoyable. I need to top up my tire pressure, and that is today's third point. চৌত্রিশ করে দিও পেছনে। হ্যাঁ this is my third point, a third tip about today. Tire pressure affects the bike in more than one way. Low or high tire pressure affects the bike's handling adversely. Also, not adequate tire pressure affects your braking performance. If your tire pressure stays low, it increases the chance of flat tire. And considering the high price of petrol, one important point is low tire pressure increases your fuel consumption, so your mileage decreases. That is why you always need to check and top up your tire pressure according to your factory recommended setting. So with these points in mind, enjoy your ride, and I am going to enjoy mine. Goodbye.